Imagine walking outside on a completely normal day. Cars moving through crowded streets, airplanes flying overhead, people laughing, cities alive with sound. Everything feels ordinary, safe, predictable. And then suddenly, everything stops. Not slowly, not gradually, instantly. Airplanes begin falling from the sky. Engines die without warning. The atmosphere itself starts changing, and before humanity can even understand what's happening, Earth becomes a nightmare. All because of one impossible event. Oxygen disappears. For just 5 seconds, not 5 minutes, not 1 hour, just 5 seconds. The first end at first. Most people wouldn't even realize what happened. Humans can survive several minutes without oxygen. So, for one terrifying moment, the world feels strangely normal. But Earth notices immediately, because oxygen isn't just something humans breathe. It's one of the invisible systems holding civilization together. The moment oxygen disappears, air pressure across the planet changes instantly. People outdoors suddenly feel pressure building inside their ears. Some collapse in confusion. Others look upward toward the sky, and then they notice something horrifying. The sky itself begins changing. The beautiful blue atmosphere slowly becomes pale, colder, alien-like. Earth suddenly stopped feeling like Earth. Engines fail, then the machines begin dying. Every combustion engine on the planet shuts down instantly. Cars stop in the middle of highways. Motorcycles lose power. Truck engines fall silent. Entire cities freeze in place. Drivers step out of vehicles searching for answers. Traffic lights continue working in some places, but the roads themselves stop moving. And then comes the real horror. Thousands of airplanes are in the sky right now. Every single one depends on oxygen. Without oxygen, jet engines stop functioning. Pilots suddenly hear warning alarms inside cockpits. Passengers feel turbulence growing stronger. Cabin lights flicker, and across the world, aircraft begin falling from the sky. Not exploding, not crashing instantly, just slowly losing thrust and descending unnaturally through clouds. People standing in city streets begin recording the impossible with their phones. Humanity watches airplanes drop from the sky in complete confusion. Fire disappears, then something even stranger happens. Fire disappears. Candles extinguish instantly. Factory flames vanish. Power plant furnaces shut down. Wildfires suddenly die. For one terrifying moment, Earth loses fire itself. And then comes the silence. No engines. No explosions. No roaring traffic. No crackling flames. Entire cities become unnaturally quiet. Papers blow slowly across empty intersections. People stand frozen in silence beneath a pale sky. The world suddenly feels dead. Human panic at this point. Humanity realizes something impossible is happening. People begin feeling dizzy, confused. Pressure builds inside their chest. Hospitals enter emergency mode. Doctors rush through crowded hallways. Patients struggle to breathe. Subway systems lose power underground. Elevators freeze between floors. Communication systems begin failing. Smartphones lose signal. Emergency alerts interrupt television broadcasts worldwide. Across the planet, millions search desperately for answers. But nobody understands what's happening. The sky changes, and then the atmosphere itself begins looking wrong. Clouds move strangely. Sunlight feels unnatural. The ozone layer weakens. For a brief moment, the sun becomes more dangerous. People shield their eyes from intense ultraviolet light. Even animals panic. Birds fly erratically through city streets. Dogs bark uncontrollably. Humanity begins realizing something terrifying. Earth itself is malfunctioning. Global chaos within minutes. The internet explodes. Videos flood social media. Conspiracy theories spread instantly. Some people believe it's a military attack. Others think the world is ending. Governments declare emergencies. Military systems enter high alert. Air traffic control towers lose contact with multiple aircraft. Scientists across the world begin studying atmospheric data. But nothing makes sense. Every system shows impossible readings. For 5 seconds, Earth nearly stopped functioning normally. The oceans react, even the oceans begin reacting. Dark storm clouds form above rough waters. The atmosphere behaves unpredictably. Bridges begin cracking. Concrete structures weaken. Entire cities feel unstable. People abandon highways and gather in streets looking upward in fear. And then, just as suddenly as it vanished, oxygen returns. Oxygen returns. Air rushes back into lungs. Engines restart chaotically across cities. Airplanes attempt emergency landings. Electricity stabilizes slowly. But humanity is already changed forever, because nobody understands why it happened, or whether it could happen again. That night, millions stay awake watching emergency broadcasts. Families gather silently around televisions. Scientists work through the night searching for answers. Entire cities feel emotionally different, quieter, more fragile. The psychological effect, the real damage, isn't only physical. It's psychological. For the first time in modern history, humanity understands how fragile civilization really is. We believe Earth is stable, permanent, safe. But remove one invisible element from the atmosphere, and modern civilization begins collapsing instantly. Every breath, every engine, every fire, every airplane, every city depends on invisible systems working perfectly every second. And for 5 terrifying seconds, one of those systems disappeared. The world afterward. In the weeks that follow, air travel collapses. Governments invest billions into atmospheric monitoring systems. Scientists become obsessed with understanding what happened. Children grow up hearing stories about the 5 seconds. People replay disaster footage endlessly online. The sky never feels completely safe again. Humanity survived, but civilization no longer feels invincible. Because Earth reminded humanity of one terrifying truth: life survives on invisible systems. And if even one fails, everything changes. Final ending right now. As you watch this video, your body is taking another breath, and another, without even noticing the thing keeping you alive. Oxygen is invisible, silent, ordinary, yet every thought, every heartbeat, every second of human civilization depends on it. And if oxygen disappeared for just 5 seconds, the world would never feel safe again.